You know the feeling, right? You spend hours, maybe even days, pouring your heart and soul into a presentation. You craft every single bullet point, you tweak every transition, and then you deliver it, and crickets. It just falls flat. Well, today, we're going to look at how AI can completely change that, helping you build amazing, effective presentations in like a fraction of the time.
So, I heard this story about a developer who pulled an all-nighter. We're talking 48 straight hours for a hackathon presentation. He knew his stuff was solid. He was so confident. But after he finished, his teacher took him aside and said this to him. Ouch! I mean, can you imagine all that work, all that amazing data, just completely wasted because the delivery felt flat, like someone was just reading the morning paper? It's a tough lesson, but it's so true. Brilliant content means nothing without brilliant delivery.
And look, this isn't just a hunch. The data backs it up big time. Research shows that when you add strong visuals to your presentations, icons, images, things that actually grab your attention, audience retention skyrockets by 42%. That is huge. That's the difference between people actually remembering what you said and forgetting it the second they leave the room. Our brains are just not built for boring walls of text.
Okay, so how do you fix this without spending another 2 days messing with design? Well, that's where AI presentation tools come in. And these things aren't just about saving you a few hours. They're about creating something that's just fundamentally better, more engaging, way more visual, and way more memorable, all in a tiny fraction of the time. So let's jump into 3 game-changing tools you can use right now. First up, we've got Slides Go. I want you to think of this one as your all-in-one AI presentation powerhouse. It's super versatile, and it's built to take you from just a simple idea to a fully finished, downloadable presentation in about a minute. Seriously. The whole process is just brilliantly simple. You literally just type in your topic, then the AI asks, hey, how long do you want this to be? And it spits out a whole table of contents. But here's the really cool part, step 3. You get total control. You can rewrite stuff, make it shorter, make it longer. You fine-tune the outline before the slides are even made. Once you're happy, you hit generate, and boom, less than a minute later, you've got a complete slideshow ready to go.
But Slides Go is way more than just a slide maker. It's like a whole suite of AI tools packed into one. You can actually upload a PDF and it'll turn it into a PowerPoint for you. Insane! If you're a teacher, it can generate lesson plans or even quizzes. It can even whip up some icebreakers for your next meeting. And the best part? Everything it makes is downloadable and totally editable in PowerPoint. All right, so if Slides Go is the fantastic all-rounder, our second tool is a specialist with a very unique superpower. It's called Napkin, and honestly, it's my personal favorite. Its whole thing is creating these absolutely gorgeous, creative infographics from just plain text. And get this, right now, it's completely free.
This slide shows you Napkin's magic perfectly. So imagine you have that dense, super boring block of text, like, say, an HR policy manual. You just copy and paste it into Napkin, you click one little button. It's this thunder icon, and it instantly transforms all that text into a clear, beautiful infographic. It is pure magic for turning dull information into a visual story.
And using it is just as easy. You can either paste in text you already have, or you can ask the AI to write something from a prompt. Then you just hit that magic thunder icon, and it does its thing. After that, you can customize everything. Change the style of the diagram, the fonts, the color palette to make it a perfect fit for your brand or whatever you're talking about. Its flexibility is what makes it so incredibly powerful. You get that instant conversion, a huge variety of diagram styles to play with, and just total control over the look and feel. And when you're done, you can export it as an image, a PDF, or even just drop it straight into a PowerPoint slide. It's such a potent tool for anyone who needs to explain complex ideas in a visual way. Okay, our third and final tool, Presentation Intelligence, has a feature that feels like it's been pulled straight out of the future. It just completely changes the starting point for how you even think about making a presentation.
Yeah, you heard that right. You don't start with an idea or a prompt or even a document. You start with a URL. You can grab a link from Wikipedia, a blog post, any article online, and this tool will build an entire presentation from it, all on its own. So here's how it works. You just choose the import option and paste in your link. The AI actually goes to that page, reads it, understands the content, and then it gives you a table of contents to review. Once you say looks good, you click Generate, and it builds out the whole thing. Just think about all the time you spend summarizing articles and pulling out key points. This tool does all of that heavy lifting for you, and it does it in seconds.
So, what does this all mean?
We've looked at an all-in-one generator, a visual infographic specialist, and a tool that builds presentations from just a link. These things are really changing the game for how we share our ideas. The days of spending hours and hours on boring, tedious slide creation are just over.
This is basically your new toolkit. With these tools, you're going to save countless hours. You can unlock a level of creativity that maybe felt impossible before, and most importantly, you can finally become a master of data storytelling using really clear, compelling visuals to make your message stick and really, truly connect with your audience.
The barrier to creating beautiful, effective, and truly memorable presentations has never, ever been lower. The tech is here, it's super easy to get to, and it's ready to go to work for you. So the only question left is, what's that idea you have that's worth sharing? What story are you going to tell?